Once upon a time, bad bitch Eva villain lived in the city.
Get ready with me. First things first, I'm going to moisturize my hands with this Palmy Renewing Hand Serum. I did get this from my Allure beauty box, and this is what it looks like. It looks like the consistency is kind of gel-like, but this I do like this product. I do feel like it moisturizes my hands without feeling greasy. All right, moisturizing's done. My compact, and this is vintage, it's Estee Lauder. I did get this free from Kobe's Swap Meet. I don't use the compact itself, I just use the mirror. Oops. The reason why I wanted to do this get ready with me, because I just did a get ready with me with my last video, is because I found this lip. It is a lip tint product from the Dollar Tree store, and I tried it on yesterday, and wow, I love it. So this is what it looks like, and it's a brush, and there was only one color, no other color options, just one, and it goes on matte like this, and I think you can, so it applied very bold, matte, as you can see. And then what I like to do is, because I don't like it bold, I kind of like the stain look, as I go in and then wipe it off. And because I kind of like the blurred look, so I go in and I wipe it off, and then I'm going to go in again a second time. And the more you add and remove, add and apply and remove, wipe off, it kind of gives you like an ombre blurred look, and deeper in color. This is the third and last application, I think, for me. I like the color that I end up with 3 applications, and that's it. That, I love it. I love it so much, I'm going to go back and get me more. You know what? It says you can also use this on your cheek, and what I love about it is it kind of has like deep burgundy tones, like cherry. Whoa, damn, this shit is really pigmented. It has like cherry tone to it, which I am loving for fall. I'm just going to apply it, and then I'm going to, here I've toned it down just by applying it with my hands the way I normally do. This is another item that I do get from the Dollar Tree store. It is this glowing vitamin C cleansing cloths. I just get that at the Dollar Tree store, and I use it for cleansing. Normally when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I like to do, I keep that by my bedside. And the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I grab one out, and while I'm still in bed, I grab one and I wipe my face with it, and I really wipe around my eye area to get whatever it is. Sometimes we have goop when we wake up in the morning, so I like keeping those cleansing cloths right on my bedside. Next, of course, I go in with this Freck pen, which I also got from the Dollar Tree, but I no longer see it because every time I'm in there, I'm looking for this to stock up on. I mean, I think I got like 10 or 15 the last time when I stocked up, but I'm always looking to add more. And that's the Fall Freckle look that I love and that I personally feel gives me a youthful and like a soft youthful look for my age without it's just a really simple way to get a youthful. And then of course I do my brows with this Anastasia brow pencil that I did get in one of my Allure beauty boxes. But like I said, I don't like that this other end doesn't stay, doesn't keep. I just don't like it. I think like if I'm paying this much for a brow pencil, this should at least be able to stay, because like I just don't like it being exposed. Or if it was made to be this way, I want it to be made so that it stays. And that's my brow application. And then I then go in and just touch up and clean around the edges. Debating whether I should do mascara. Maybe I will do just a touch of mascara. And like I said, I've just been liking it on my outer corner lashes and not more. So that's what I'm gonna do today. How does it look? I'm currently liking it. Sometimes I do get over it, but at the moment I'm currently liking the. So this is the look. Very simple. I mean, that's it. I'm done. And then I'm just gonna go in and clean up a little with the mascara. And that's it. I'm done. This is the finished makeup look. 5 minutes. Oh, you know what? I also did want to. So this is like a glitter spray that I did get from Shein a while back. And I've started to. I made the decision, just like the outer corner lashes decision, to spray this on my face. Glitter. And that's it. That's the finished makeup look. This is my finished makeup look. I am 56 years old, and I just love a much simpler routine. Personally for me, and a more natural look. What do you think? Do you like it? And definitely just obsessed with this lip tint from the Dollar Tree, and I am stocking up on these today. $1.25.
think out loud too much. Oh. I know. Yeah. I know my grandmother says it, so does my mom, and it just, it sticks, right? That's our way of just like, right? I'm like,
I just walked out of Ross and I wanted to share my mini haul. So the first thing I got is this craze guava toasted snack crackers. It's gluten free. It's made out of corn, and it's so hard for me. Like, my favorite thing to snack on is charcuterie. Well, I'll just like grab tons of like cubed cheese, grapes, crackers. I love whipped cream cheese is my favorite thing to snack on. So because I try to practice, I do practice a gluten-free diet, it was nice finding this crazed guava. And the other thing that I got is this quick cooking rolled oats. Let's give it a try. So it does come in a resealable package, and it was $3.49. And this is what it looks like. And you can taste the guava. Back on the island, in front of our house, I have a guava tree, and it grows the small guavas, and wow, when they ripen, so good. I just walk out there and pick the guavas and just eat it right off the tree, because we don't spray it with pesticides or anything. But wow, this is really good. It does have like a sweet taste to it. Like I said, it tastes like guava. This also reminds me, the taste also reminds me of Porto's, those fried plantain chips from Porto's, which is just very popular. And Porto's is based out of LA, Los Angeles, but it's very popular. I think it's like a Puerto Rican, that's a Puerto Rican dish, Porto's fried plantains. It has a name to it. I'll post it right here, but that's what that craze guava chips reminds me of. So good. And the other thing I got is this quick cooking rolled oats. It is gluten free, and I love eating this in the morning for breakfast. It was on clearance for $1.99, but it doesn't expire until next year, September 2026. And when you do a gluten-free diet, when you practice a gluten-free diet, the shit can get really expensive, so expensive. So it's nice finding these rolled oats gluten-free for $1.99, and it doesn't expire for a whole year. It doesn't expire until next year, 9/2026. The last item I got at Ross is this barn jacket for fall, but it's in this camel color, and oh my god, I can't wait to style this. It was $24.99, and I just look at this combination: the corduroy collar, the camel, and it's like a snap button closure, which I love. Snap button is my favorite type of closure. Wow, there was just so much good stuff at Ross. Ross is my favorite place to shop at. Well, besides the swap meet and thrifting, Salvation Army and Goodwill. But yeah, I love Ross. I haven't been in there for a long time, probably 3 months. It's been 3 months since I have last been in Ross, and I love it. And I still I'm still a swap meet girl. I'm still a thrift girl, Salvation Army and Goodwill. But I'm also still like a Ross girl and a Shein girl. So, you'll find a lot of those things incorporated into my vlog, and Walmart also. So that was my Ross haul. And my top, this is a thrifted top from Salvation Army. It is Ralph Lauren. My hair, I did style it today. Braids are my favorite way to style my hair, but I have so many. I style my hair in just a variety of different ways. Today I styled it by doing a side part here, and then I took like my comb and I just gathered just this top half here, and then I ponytailed it, I braided it, and then I did a back part and I separated these two pieces. Then I gathered that braid along with the rest of the hair, and I did I ponytailed it again, and then I braided it. And then on this side, I ponytailed right here, and then I did a small braid, then a pony, no braid, then another pony, and then braided the rest. I'll show you this hairstyle. You guys, guess what? So I recently got hired for a part-time job, and it's a dream job with a dream company, and it's just part-time, but I am just so happy that I have the opportunity to work for this company. It's part-time, and I love it. I love working, part-time. I love working. I think it's just a part of life, whatever it is we're doing, whether you're a content creator, whether you're working at Walmart, we're working, and this company, me working for this company, is something that I just really enjoy. Being my own boss, I have that with the one house rental that I have. That's kind of like I'm my own boss in that aspect. Like I have my, I work for myself. So having that house rental, I'm kind of like, I have that. I'm my own boss in that aspect, but then I love that I have this part-time job, and I love coming onto YouTube and creating content. And not everybody that creates content wants that content creator life. Like I don't like all the events. Like it's not for me. I'm kind of like an extreme introvert. But I do love to make content on YouTube, and I don't want to make money off of content creation. That's why I just don't bother with the links. I've had offers when I first started doing YouTube, but I did like a couple, if you remember my Korean products videos, but after I tried a couple, it's just not for me. I'm very much a creative. I like doing content and the creative aspect of it, but I don't like the other part, the other aspect of content creation. I like my freedom to express myself and not be tied to a timeline, a time frame. Did you ever read about that one lady that she's like from a village, and she came in first in this marathon, and all these like sponsorships all these huge corporations wanted to sponsor her, Nike, just all these companies, and she declined them all, and she was like, all the people behind me are being sponsored by these companies, and it's not something I want. And I just loved it. Like I kind of reverberate with that way of thinking. And the interesting thing about it is, for last month, or like I think it was last month, for the first time ever, I watched The Devil Wears Prada with Celine. I was over there hanging out, and it was a movie day for her and I, just to hang out and watch a movie. And we watched The Devil Wears Prada. And her, Anne Hathaway's character, that's really my type of personality in regards to content creating. Like, I love the creative aspect of it, but I just don't really like all the other aspects that come with it. And not everybody wants Anna Wintour's life, you know. Like, I have the utmost respect for her, but Anna Wintour's life is Anna Wintour's life, and not everybody wants that lifestyle. Wow, that was quite a rant and rave, but I do like speaking sometimes, you know, like just speaking my mind and just sharing things in regards to life. So yes, I have a job, a part-time job, and I'm just so excited. I'm very private when it comes to the companies that I work for. I started YouTube, you know, like, I've had YouTube for like years, like close to 20 years, but I came back and became very active 2 years ago, and I've never, not once, shared the company that I work with. I just really like to keep that aspect of my life private. If you find out, you find out, but I'm definitely not going to choose to share it myself. But I'm excited for this part-time journey, for this job, and I'm excited. We are here in my car because my baby's, you know, inside playing music. He likes to play it loud, which is fine. It's his space. And I just don't want that music playing in the background because of, you know, whatever, copyright, whatever. So I'm going to show you that braid style. And this is filtered. I just wanted to share that this segment is filtered. So this is the filter version, which really, I mean, girl, I look snatched with this filter versus no filter. Ta-da! Reality. So if you watch, I'm just going to do the filter in this particular hair braid video just for fun, but I normally just don't do filter. This is reality. You're seeing me like you're seeing me, but I'm going to do filter, and wow, you can see the difference. You can see all my imperfections with no filter, which is how I normally film, versus, let's go back to filter, and I will start with the braid style. Girl, look at how perfect I am. And this is just natural. Anyway, okay. First off, I start with a side part. So I'm going to do a side part right here. Here's my side part. I have combed it down on both sides. I then go in like this, right here, like a straight line, and I grab that straight line, and I am going to braid this. Well, first, I am going to ponytail it, but of course I'm going to neatly comb it out and then do a ponytail. When I do this pony, I'm not ponytailing it like straight down. As you can see, I'm kind of like bringing it back like this. And I am going to do a pony on that. And I am using these, I like these types of rubber bands, these small elastic ones, because they're just very minimal. You know, they're minimal, so you don't, they're not like glaring in your hair, and I like that. It just blends in. I am now just going to comb this out and then braid it. Once I've done that ponytail, I then go in the back area and I do a middle part in the back. So go in the back and do a middle part and separate that middle part. Of course, comb it out so that it's smooth. So once I have that middle part, I am now going to brush all this hair. Oh, okay, you know what? The next step is braiding this pony. I'm sorry, yeah. So it doesn't matter. You can do the middle part in the back or braid this pony. But you definitely have to do both in that braid style. I am going to braid that pony. And then secure it with those rubber tiny elastic. I am going to braid that pony. And then secure it with those rubber tiny elastic. Now that that pony is braided, I am going to just brush everything back, brush or comb this part back. And then because I did, the back middle part, I am now going to secure this one side with another pony. So, and I've tucked it behind my ears, because you can also do this like draped over your hair. Now that I've secured this one side with a ponytail, I am going to go in and braid this, and I am going to take this and just include it as a section in the braid. It just gives it an interesting look. So I've separated into 3 pieces, and I am now going to braid this. So this is kind of like what you end up with, this kind of look on this side. And normally I hairspray this to give in the video that you see. Normally in the other video with my hairstyle like this, I did use hairspray to just tame down all the flyaways to give it this extreme chic, sleek look. But today I am not going to use hairspray. I'm just gonna braid it and then just let it dry, and just be okay with the flyaways. It's a Saturday, it's just a casual day. Today I'm hanging out with my girls. So the other time I did have to go into work, and I like a more neat appearance when, for a work look. So just gather all this on this side and then do a pony. Of course, hair tucked behind the ear type of pony. Normally, what my concern is always just like hairspraying just this area right here, because I like to keep this area neat. I wear my reading glasses, take them off, so it kind of like messes up in this area and brings hair out. So this is the only area that I'll like spray hairspray on just to keep it neat. So I am now going to go in, and after the pony, I'm going to separate this part here and separate it into 3 pieces and do maybe like a braid halfway down, not all the way. As you can see, I am going to take some bands and secure this braid right here. So there's that braid, there's the pony, and then I'm not going to braid it. I'm just going to take more rubber bands, and I like to use like 4 or 5 in case one snaps. So I'm just going to take a couple, and I'm just going to ponytail like a section of hair here. So you have braid, no braid. And I think I'm going to do 2 of these no braids. I think I'm going to do another secure it here again. So another secure, no braid. All right, so you have braid, no braid, pony, no braid, pony. I am now going to take the rest of my hair and braid it. Braid it to as much as I can braid it. And that's it. That's the hairstyle, the braid style that I am wearing in that video, and that's how I got. So I hope you like this braid tutorial. You guys, this filter is wow. It just makes me look so flawless. But it's not real, you guys. This isn't what I really look like. Let's back to reality. Reality, you guys. This is the real me. This is what I look like without that filter. But now I don't have any, whatever, my natural makeup look on. So I am now going to apply makeup, get dressed. Today I am hanging out with my girls, my daughter and my granddaughters, and we are going to go pick up some auction pieces and probably visit a couple of thrift stores. It's a Saturday, and I'm so excited to hang out with them. We had so much fun thrifting this day, and we ended it with Foster's Freeze.
Oopsies.
The whole thing.
I'm scared.
You got it.
Are you sure?
You're doing a good job. Kids. Look at his walk.
His lip?
His walk.
Why is it bouncing? Oh, yes, you eat that up.
A hero's welcome for the future Hall of Famer and former two-division UFC. Out of the red corner, a big martial artist, holding professional. 5 seconds. Takes the judges.
Yeah. Dang.